Good afternoon and welcome to the Midday News for Thursday, February 19. I'm Carrie Simpson. A special welcome to our viewers on YouTube, TVJ International in the Cayman Islands, and online at onespotmedia.com. Here's what we have in the bulletin. Man linked to deadly Portmore attack fatally shot by police. And later in sports, West Indies remain perfect at ICC T20 World Cup. Thank you for joining us. Now the details. The parliamentary opposition says it will be presenting an alternative to the new taxes announced by the government last week. The opposition has objected to the new taxes. Opposition spokesman on finance Julian Robinson says the taxes will suppress economic activity. He says the PNP will tell the country how the gap in the budget can be filled.
I will encourage you to listen on March 12th when I make my contribution in the budget debate. I will be providing an alternative. We are looking at all the expenditure items and we are going to see where we can find the gap of 29 billion and how that can be funded. The environment we're coming out of requires policies that will support growth. Every one of the revenue measures has the opposite effect. It will contract because it has a negative impact on cost of living, particularly for the most vulnerable. It decreases our competitiveness, particularly in tourism, also in digital services.
Now, the People's National Party has hit back at comments made by Senator Abka Fitz-Henley. The lawmaker accused opposition leader Mark Golding of vulgar politics over concerns about withdrawals from the National Housing Trust, NHT. Alia Bryant has the details.
The PNP says the real issue isn't criticism of the Andrew Holness-led government, but instead what it calls the ongoing assault on the National Housing Trust NHT and the hypocrisy of the current administration concerning withdrawals from the trust.
The government itself has embarked upon a vulgar extraction of $11.4 billion over the past 10 years from the NHT, without building affordable houses for the contributors of this organization that was established specifically for that purpose.
The opposition also pointed to statements made by Andrew Holness in 2013 when he supported legal action against NHT withdrawals and pledged the funds would be used only for housing. But the opposition says Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness, who holds responsibility for housing since taking office, has proposed further amendments to allow more money to be taken from the fund for billions to be withdrawn annually.
The Prime Minister, now opposition leader then, pledged that he was going to ring-fence the funds at the NHT so that nobody could take it out and use it for purposes than which it was intended. He has continued, he has presided over the annual extraction of this $11.4 billion for 10 years and is proposing for another 5 years. If that isn't hypocritical, if that is not vulgar, I don't know what else is.
Alia Bryant, TVJ News.
The suspect, who was being sought in connection with the murder and wounding of a mother and daughter in Brighton Portmore, St. Catherine on Tuesday, was fatally shot during a reported confrontation with police in the municipality yesterday evening. The man reportedly attacked police officers with a machete when he was shot. He is believed to be of unsound mind. Now, his identity has not yet been released. The alleged confrontation occurred on Port Henderson Road in the vicinity of Marine Park. Motorists with outstanding traffic tickets issued in St. Catherine between February 1, 2018 and present are being urged to take immediate action to have their matters heard before the court. Registration for the Traffic Ticket Public Day closes tomorrow, February 20 at midnight. The initiative will be hosted at the St. Catherine Parish Court on March 4. Commanding Officer for St. Catherine North, Hopton Nicholson, says the initiative is being being carried out in collaboration with the judiciary as part of an intensified effort to reduce the traffic ticket backlog and improve service delivery in the parish, in the courts.
So they have a lot of tickets backlog. So what they advise us that they did not issue the warrants. They are giving persons to come in, the opportunity to come in. So we are expecting thousands of persons on that day, and we are expecting a large number. What is happening and what is going to cause it's not just St. Catherine. Remember, both highways pass through St. Catherine. So you're going to have persons who have received ticket, who received ticket in the past, who did not pay it. We're going to come on that day to ensure that it is dealt with. They're going to start from, I think, 8 till about 9 in the night. So they are doing a lot of work regarding that.
The St. James Municipal Corporation, through its Mayor's Charity Fund in collaboration with several stakeholders, have officially launched the Adopt a Home program. At least 500 homes affected during the passage of Hurricane Melissa in the parish are set to benefit from the project. Details in this report.
8 down, 492 to go. That declaration from Mayor of Montego Bay Richard Vernon at the launch of the Mayor's Charity Fund's Adopt a Home program. He says the program provides construction materials to families while community members assist with labor. The effort is aimed at bridging the gaps in the recovery process. As part of the pilot, 6 homes were selected.
The intention of the Adopt a House program is to meet you, I would say, a little bit more than halfway, but help you to pull up yourself fully. Our target is 500 homes, and we are down 8 homes now, 492 to go, and we are going to get there.
And Mayor Vernon says several glitches were identified during the pilot phase to include shortage of materials and labor.
Even though persons got a commitment for help or a discounted rate when it started, there were some hiccups because no longer a person saying that, oh, I'm going to help you. Now that they see the materials, they are saying, no, give me something too. Another glitch that we found in the pilot is that there is right now a shortage of material, especially zinc.
In the meantime, the mayor says the municipal corporation is looking at how best to carry out batch orders. It is why he's appealing to stakeholders to come on board to assist with funding.
As you donate, these persons benefit. And it is there for you to see on the website. Persons will be asked to upload their photos, upload the damaged house, and those who want to donate will be able to see it and pick which house they want to donate to.
Anthony Atkinson, TVJ News.
In the meantime, Mayor of Montego Bay Richard Vernon is cautioning persons who will be applying to the municipal corporation under the Adopt a Home program.
We also want to note that those who will benefit from the government through the Ministry of Labour and Social Security's information, they will be flagged when they apply to this program because you're not going to get a check twice. You're not going to get material twice. Now is not the time to be selfish. Now is the time to be selfless.
It is time for a break. Stay with us, more stories when we return. Welcome back to the Midday News. It's now time for the Business Minute.
Access Financial Services is reporting lower profits for 9 months, ended December despite modest revenue growth. The company posted consolidated net profit after tax of $320 million, down 9% or $33 million compared to the same period last year. The decline was largely due to high operating expenses, which rose 7%. Operating income, however, grew 3% to $1.9 billion, supported by a 4% increase in interest income from loans. Interest expenses fell 6% in line with lower loan payables. For the December quarter, profit before tax totaled $132 million, reflecting higher expansion costs and hurricane-related credit loss provisions. Further afield, concerns about the U.S. economy appears to be helping Walmart. The retailer saw its sales growth jump from 4.6% in the last quarter. The majority of the increase came from growth in the grocery category and Walmart Plus memberships. That indicates people are trying to stretch their money. Also, Walmart reports sales are rising fast among customers who earn more than $100,000 per year. When wealthy consumers spend at discount stores, it typically signals they're concerned about the future. And that's it for the Business Minute. I'm Antonia Atkinson.
Time now for the top regional and international stories.
In the region, Trinidad and Tobago's Energy Minister, Rudal Monilal, says the new Kamla Prasad Bisesa administration is strengthening energy ties with Guyana and Suriname. Speaking at the Guyana Energy Conference, Monilal proposed a regional caucus of energy ministers and expressed hope that Guyana could help restart Trinidad's Petrotrin refinery. He says closer cooperation among the region's major producers will boost energy security across CARICOM. And on the international scene, King Charles says he's deeply concerned about the arrest of his younger brother, Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, formerly known as Prince Andrew, but said the law must take its course. Andrew was arrested today on suspicion of misconduct in public office following a complaint about the alleged sharing of confidential material with the late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. In a statement, King Charles said the authorities will have the family's full cooperation. Andrew has previously denied any wrongdoing in relation to Epstein. And those were the top regional and international stories. I'm Aaliyah Bryant.
Thank you, Alia. We now head to our final break. When we come back, the Midday Sports Report.